Okay, as promised, we're here at Soho to hear the band, the Charities, which one of the members in that band is the son of Phil from Baked Salmon Network. We'll have to figure out who's who. This is Soho in Santa Barbara, California, home of the Newlyweds and Nearlydeads. Our band, Bela Lugosi, used to play here a bunch when we were still a band. Phil, I hope you show up. I don't know what time it is in Japan, but it would be nice if you could show up to the live stream. Maybe say hello. I'm sorry I got it wrong yesterday, right? I thought it was on Thursday, but in fact it's tonight on Friday. There's two opening bands, so we're going to wait till this crowd goes in. Take our time out here. It's nice. It started to cool down. It was about 94 degrees just a little while ago. So here we go. This is Soho in the rain. And we'll probably get something to eat. We used to get things to drink, but with my malady, I can't drink anymore. I can't smoke anymore either. But let's let that crowd go in, which is a good thing. It's nice that there's a huge crowd. So I'm glad that your son, Phil, is going to have a good crowd, a very good crowd. It'll be packed. So they're last on the bill. And as you know, when I'm not drinking, I get real shy and then I get overwhelmed and there's too many people. I walked all the way down here and then was like, oh my, what was I even thinking? So you better look at this at least, even if you're not awake now, look at it later, because I'm doing this just for you. I don't know what this place is. Man, it smells good. I'm now hungry. But I want to show you something. I was thinking to myself, oh, I could really use a joint though, you know? I know I can still have an occasional joint, but I didn't have any cash, and the dispensaries here in town don't accept credit cards or your EBT, governmental card. So I was kind of like, well, that's how it goes. And then God, right, came in the way. I decided to take one road, well, to walk where the dispensary was, and suddenly there was like this moving van and something. They were pulling a trailer, and they had gotten in this situation where they were stuck in the middle of the road. They would have scratched some other cars if they had gone any further. And so I go over and say, hey, can I help? And the guy was like, oh, will you direct traffic for me? And so I did, just being like, I don't expect anything from this. I just want to be a good citizen. They were visiting from Colorado. They had Colorado license plates. So I felt, come on, be a good citizen and help out a tourist in front of the dispensary. And then when I got them, in a safe place, and I directed a bunch of traffic, the guy says, do you want some sort of kick up or kick down? I don't know the lingo nowadays. And I was like, well, no, I don't want any money, but if you're going into the dispensary, can you just get me a joint, because they're like $5. And look what the guy gave me. That's why there is a God. Look at that. He gave me a bunch of them. Pre-rolls. I don't know, unopened with just like full of joints. Now I can only have one. Maybe we'll do that before going in, even though that might make me paranoid and I won't want to film anymore. And there's so many people. Let's see. We're gonna let them all go in, and then we'll listen to the first band from the outside. And for the second band, we'll go in and eat some food. They have very much yummy food here. And then we'll move up front to film your son's band. Oh, look at these great pictures. Oh, let's go in before the music stops. Starts. Yeah.
That's never happened, ever.
Is there like a cover? 22?
Yeah, there's 2 bands playing. 3 actually.
Three bands.
Yes.
And are you still serving food?
We are, yeah, until 10:30.
Till 10:30? Awesome. All right, I'm forking out money for you, Phil. And you, my crowd.
Both of these doors closed. It's cash for the cover charge, but we have an ATM inside.
Oh, damn it. It doesn't work. I should have asked you, this doesn't work on a... If I come back later, like buy it through the website? Soho SB. All right, we're gonna try that. Dude, I'm sorry. You saw him? I'm trying. But I don't have cash, I already told you. If I had the cash, I would have bought myself a joint. All right, so first, they got a smoking section too. Wow. For those of you who are not from California, usually, oh man, it smells so good. And that one smoking a cigarette. You know, if all else fails, I'll film him from here. All right? I have a feeling if I come back later, it'll work. But I'm gonna try to right now, Phil, get on that website. Let's go back downstairs now. Hey, let's have some fun. Let's take the elevator. So I went to a foot place. As you know, I've been having trouble. Well, I have this peripheral artery disease. I know I'm not supposed to talk about it, but since I didn't get let in, I got to tell you my health issues. Everyone else gets to talk about their health issues at my age. I was already thinking like, dude, I hope they're first at 8:30, but I kind of doubted it because their name was the biggest one on the roster. So I realized how old I am going, oh, dude, I'm going to get home so late. Oh, man, it looks good. We could, while we're waiting the other 2 bands out, go into one of these good restaurants. All right, let's first, and yeah, we'll go to this restaurant and we'll check out, use their Wi-Fi. Well, maybe we can eat outside. And we'll check the website of Soho. All right, this isn't all mute. But dude, looks like I'm going to be investing. Oh, wow. It's pizza and pasta. I'm not really supposed to be having any of that. We're not going to do that. There's no way I'm going to spend a lot of money to kill myself early. I wasn't like that before, dude, but after I read up on what I have, and then I found out that Scott Weiland from the Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver died of that peripheral artery disease. 92%, 94%, they said, of his arteries were blocked when they found him. Now, I'm not doing coke or fentanyl. Have you seen those videos, people, of I'll show you that on the other phone while we're getting on the website. The fentanyl fold, it's the weirdest thing. It's like looking at an iPhone video in slow-mo, you know, where it's just like everybody stops, but it's like, oh, wait, the guy is still moving. Everyone around him isn't moving, and they're like bent over or they're like on the ground, and people use titles like for their videos about these fentanyl folds. I think it's in San Francisco where I've been seeing it. It looks scary, and they'll write "end of times" or "end of the world." Yeah, and it looks like something you'd expect after some sort of liquid arsenal. You remember? Like some sort of mustard gas or something, but clear, right? Where you don't see it, you don't smell it, and everybody's just knocked down in the road. We're in Victoria Court, just so you trolls who want to come find me, please come find me. Mic's on, chat is on, none of you are speaking. What a waste of my time you all are. Seriously. You said you wanted some good content. I go to a thing, I don't even want to be here. No offense to the band. It's just, I already feel all nauseous just with all these people around. But, okay, no. I'm not going to be a downer. All right, let's find that other phone. But they're up there. There's a window. When my band was playing, we would always be at that. No, there's actually, looks like there's some cool people. We would look out the window. We would play with our backs turned to the audience, like we were Jim Morrison in the beginning, and just look out the window. It made it go by much quicker. Now I can't find the things. I hate being a YouTuber. I really do. I'm only doing it because the trolls want me to stop, and it would make them too happy. But I went and got my foot in this place where it's amazing what they do. So let me show you what's happening to me. Right there, you see the things going down here, all the arteries, they're blocking, so the feet aren't getting blood or something. It's my heart too. It's not pumping right. Pumping for Jill. All right, we're drinking lots of water. I can't believe it. I just had it in my hand. Did I leave it? Dude, upstairs. Weren't we just looking at it? No, here it is. Never mind. Oh, I turned it off because it was overheating. These iPhones, too, they overheat. And then the battery stops working. But we brought an external battery, so we are ready. We prepared ourselves. All right, so here's the time, here's the date. So it was Friday the 28th. I thought it was Thursday for some reason, the 27th. All right. Yeah, it was 94. It's gone down to 82 degrees. It's going to go down by the time we have to walk home. We might take a cab, though, if it's way too hot. All right, let's first show you the fentanyl thing. But this is first. You saw that. Took a picture of that because it's David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. There they are. It's a cool poster, right? I think we put that in the thumbnail. There's Soho. Let me show you the fentanyl. What's going on here? Oh, there they are. Isn't that crazy? That's just like the guy's walking down the street. It'd be like if I was walking down here and all these people are just passed out. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. And here they're smart. They're lying down. But the others, they're like standing. And they're just bent over. Like, it's as though they're still trying to walk, but there's no way that they're going anywhere. And there's just so many people. This was across the street. So that was the Arlington Theater. That's where we have our a film festival, the famous film festival. Here's something, the Charities. There you go. They seem to be known. There were people, I talked to some people, and I was like, yeah, they're from San Luis Obispo. And they like looked at me and were like, we know. You know how when people like don't get into our story? Miso soup. Oh, and we're back. That's from yesterday's video. So we looked everywhere today for that red bicycle. We figure we're gonna find it after we saw these videos about the fentanyl folds. I bet someone, that's who took it. It doesn't make sense that a nice person would take it. So someone who really needed it. Oh, that's the car. We called about the car and they're holding it for us. What do you think, Phil? Looks pretty cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll meet some cool people. If we just wait for it to calm down. I got a good feeling now about this. We told you about an aortic aneurysm. Nobody wants to have an aneurysm of any kind. Wow. What a beautiful girl. There's going to be some beautiful people up there. We're still looking for someone's dad. He looks like this. If you see him or you see that orange bicycle, please do something about it. But this is what it was a little while ago. It was 93. It's gone down 10 degrees. That makes an extreme difference, especially for people with high blood pressure. All right, people are coming dressed up. Did they start? I'd like to get in there to see the pictures too on the wall. There's some great ones. Did you see there was one of the dude? Yeah, he's from here. He plays at Soho all the time with his band. What's the guy's name? Who is the dude? I'm forgetting names. Yeah, my character, right, is supposed to be a clout-chasing name dropper. You know, people who have to always go, hey, so-and-so's here. And I'm not remembering names anymore. That's how unimportant it is. I did get this game. Look at this. This is kind of fun. It's a skateboarder game. Ask app not to track. Let's do that for now. Let's select. Choose a character. Play. There we go. Here we go. There we go. So, if the show's boring, we'll play some of this. All right, it's a skateboarder app. I'm testing things out for you. Ooh, that must have hurt. Oh, she bounced off the rock and then went. And then we're also going to try this Suno, right? It's AI music. We decided to go with AI because we saw Dr. Dre. He's okay with AI. If Dr. Dre is okay with AI. Anyways, I was telling you about those shoes, right? The guy has me barefoot and he tries to pull me forward and I just feel like I'm about to fall over, right? Without the shoes. And backwards too. They have a test. And then you put in they have these shoes with these insoles. It's not really the shoes. It's these insoles that you put inside that fit your foot and your deal, holding all the arches, supposedly. There's like 4 arches, it turns out. And yeah, he couldn't pull me over and I could tell like, oh, I'll be walking now really well. So that was nice. Oh, how I used to look before the trolls destroyed me. I look so terrible now. And people, they're like that online. I used to have online friends. They pretended like they liked me. But once they saw what I look like now, they're not interested. Unsubscribe, right? Isn't that mean? Nobody wants to say anything in the comments. It does say connected to the chat. It says there's 4 people in the hall. I don't know. Oh, we're getting on the website, right? All right, so entering a passcode that I'm not going to show you just in case you guys are more clever as hackers than I expected. Trying to figure out how to do that. Okay, Soho. Oh, this will be good for the video to be like, hey, this is where the address is. Soho, Santa Barbara. I think they started. Yeah, I think they started because the windows are rattling.
Oh, we were trying to park.
But it looks like people are coming in late. Oh no, yeah, 8:30 is when it starts. All right, that's not. It must be much louder inside than outside. It's not showing me what I need to see. Search, select. What's going on here? Oh, I'm in photos. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I'm sorry. We're here. We go here. You see what it said? Addiction. Yeah, I've been studying it. Santa Barbara Bar. B-A-R. B-A-R. B-A-R-A. Soho. It was like Soho in the rain. There we go. All right, Soho Music Club. It got a 4.5. Hey. If we don't go and get inside, we'll send you pictures. Yeah, let's see if we can get the cover though. Here, let me tell you about it before we see if we can even get in. Soho Restaurant and Music Club is in upstairs. As you saw, we were upstairs. They're not lying online. Family-owned music venue. Dude, I didn't recognize any of the new people working there. And restaurant in downtown Santa Barbara's Victoria Court. We are downtown. Downtown. Atmosphere and vibe, intimate space. Featuring a long, narrow, brick-walled room. That's right. With a stage at one end and a full bar at the back. Oh, I wish I was drinking. We can maybe have one, right? The doctor said we could have one drink or two. Usually when I start feeling so good that I can't stop. That's an alcoholic, I think, right? I just been feeling better ever since I've been doing the sobriety thing. It'd be a drag to break it. We're going to try not to. But this is where it is in the scheme of things of Santa Barbara. We can WhatsApp. We can walk you around too. If it doesn't, if we're not able to get in. The guy had a shirt with a kitty cat and it says I ams. My kitty cat likes I ams. So I told my mama, right, I'm down here, and she right away, likes to spoil the party all the time. She goes, oh, you left the cat in the heat all alone? Don't do that. Then I told her, that I'm walking home, and she's like, don't do that, you'll get heat stroke. And I'm explaining, I know what heat stroke is. I walked down here. I didn't get it. I'm drinking lots of water. It's just, she's always saying things to ruin the mood. It's her way. And then when you tell her, hey, you're busting my chops, you're wasting my high. And she goes, oh, we could smoke a joint too while we're out here. Let's rate it right now. Oops. Maybe, experience of the place. I got to post. Oh, man. They always want free stuff, Google. Google and YouTube, they always want free from you. Take this survey for free. Get me inside the Soho right now. Yeah, it's only $20. Come on, YouTube. I'm one of your... I don't know where... I guess I'm going to have to ask him. Oh, website. There we go. Never mind. Welcome to Soho. Accept the cookies. There they are. Oh, that's nice. Hey, let's do a little screenshot there. The charities with... Oh, let's push the thing. The charity... Oh, buy tickets. There it goes. Oh, we will be able to do this. All right. Unless they say we do not accept American Express, but that's good. I thought it was it'll be a cover. I mean, I asked, is there a cover? That means they're getting paid, and they'll be fed too. All right, so let's do it. 8:00 dinner reservation, show ticket. A minimum purchase of $20 or food is required per person when reserving a table. I doubt there's a table left. Let's just grab. Well, I can't. It started, right? Yeah, it started already. So let's just take this. One ticket, one. Check out. Email address. See, you still got to give them stuff. I'm not going to show you that so I don't get trolled anymore. I had to keep changing my email address, and I had to get a new phone number. And, such a hassle to be an IRL streamer. Confirm the... Oh, wait. Get here. Let's see. Gmail. Yep, it's a Gmail now since the AOL is over. Oh, I used to be so proud that I was with them. They're like the originals. They were before the Gmail, before the Yahoo, before the Yahoos. I might have to put this on pause so that I can have both hands to put the credit card number in there, and I'm not going to show you that, trolls. You already did something. What did you do once? You tried to get something on Steam through another card. What was it? We caught you. You kept trying to. Oh, it wasn't a WhatsApp card. It was that other thing, PayPal or something like that. And Cash App. The thing that people, they can't do it in England at least anymore. So I'm sure in Germany too. And but you kept trying to get a game on Steam using euros, and it was like such an expensive game. It was some game that cost a couple $100, and I only had like $5, I think, on that card. So obviously it wasn't gonna work. And you're so dense that you kept trying, and you just got more and more expensive games. It's like, hey, if there's only $5, and it's not your card. It's like, be nice. Why can't you be nice? All right, there's the Gmail. Confirm the email. Here, let's put it on pause. I'm having trouble doing this. What'll look good? Yeah, it has started. Here, let's pause it on the Arlington Theater. And we'll be right back, okay? Try to wake up if you're sleeping, Phil, for your son's performance. And let me know, is it the singer? Am I supposed to guess? I think I saw a picture of the two of you. No, I think it was you and the whole band. No, I think I do know. I do know. I'll know which one he is. But you could tell me, is it the drummer, the singer? What does he do? Guitar? Be right back. Stick around. The best is yet to come. We're gonna get in so much trouble. Promise. Okay, we did it. So there it is, the Charities with the Cormorants and Sam Blasucci, $18. There was some deal where it said we'll send $20 back. So I don't know if that's gonna work, but the thing might be $1 in the end. I smell marijuana. That is the best part about the shows, is just hanging out, smelling the cannabis. There's still people filing in, so it's gonna be packed for your son, Phil. So awesome. All right, they're still with the first guy. It sounds like it's just acoustic, and we're thinking, since hey, we paid to get in, we don't really need to eat there. Our plan was to eat there, to be able to be okay with hanging out there. I think maybe we should eat at that other place. I don't know. Let's go back and take a look. But see, more people. And we can maybe sit outside. Let's go take a look. Let's go see what's going on. All right, I've never, that'll be the first time I've done the getting your tickets on your phone. It's usually not a deal for us people from the Gen X, because we like to feel the ticket. We like to see the ticket. I've heard many a horror story of someone like going all the way to Las Vegas for something, or wind up at Coachella. I think it was at Coachella where it was really a bad deal. You go through that huge line where they don't allow you to go to the bathroom. By the time you've set up your tent and you've spit out some of the dust out of your mouth from the Burning Man sensation, then you try to get into the venue, and everybody goes, we don't see it. So let's make sure we got it here. One more time. It sounds like a good, appreciative crowd. Hey, look, a bathroom. We were saying there was no place to go to the bathroom. Oh, you need a coat. Too bad. Oh, there's got to be one in Soho. I kind of don't feel like going to that one. The last time my band played here, the time before that, I had totally smashed up an instrument, and something just caused a big ruckus. Embarrassed my mama, who had come to the show. And the cooks all came out to see what was going on. And then the next time we played, I think that was in the Seinfeld show, they said, dude, if you do your breaking of the instruments, can you tell us so I can go back and tell the rest of the cooks so they can come out and watch? Back then, it wasn't cliche to break your instruments. Now people are like, dude, have some respect. It's already been done. The Who did it. Then Nirvana did it. The Simpsons did it. It's all been done before. I'm stalling. Yeah, because once we're in there, we're stuck. Yeah, let's let everyone get in there so we'll be behind them. That's the trick, right? Now, those of you who were pretending and telling the police that I was some sort of active shooter, now's the time. I got a backpack. They don't know what's in that backpack. I obviously have some sort of mental issue. I've already told you, bipolar. People with bipolar get into a lot of trouble. I think I said I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble. All right. This is not the kind of videos that the Sheriff Bill Brown wants to see. He's gonna say, Misha, we told you to stop with those creepy videos. I'm gonna do it. Once there's enough people there. Once somebody in the Charities plays like an A flat. That's the tone. When I hear the A flat, Jerry. Hello, Jerry. Yeah. Once I hear Cape Fear, the A flat, I'll I'll tip the waiter, and then I'm going to start shooting. This time I guess I'm not shooting a movie. That's what I was always telling everyone. Hey, I'm just shooting a movie. I'm not shooting up in the bathroom. I'm not an active shooter. But for some reason, you all misunderstood that. Or you purposely, gamers, thought it would be funny. Oh, dude, the Sportsman moved here. This is the best dive bar ever. Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, good. Sorry. This is actually more fun to be hanging out. We could go in and play some pool. I usually have to be a little bit unsober to drink. I need a couple drinks to play pool correctly. I need a couple drinks to play chess correctly. What did the guy at the Trader Joe's? I stopped into the Trader Joe's because there was a homeless guy outside looking miserable, and I felt bad. I was like, hey, I don't have any cash, but I got an EBT card. I can go and, wow, this is beautiful. I can go into, Trader Joe's and get you something. And he said, yeah, he wanted like a turkey sandwich with bacon. And I found the turkey sandwich. They didn't have anything with bacon. This place is beautiful. But I found some already cooked bacon. I got that so he could put it in the sandwich, and some water. And he seemed happy. That was my good deed. And then I helped those people. Well, I directed traffic for those people who were in a bind, probably wanted by the police and didn't want to be stuck in the middle of the road. And they paid me off, as you see. There's the Christian Science reading room. Why was I mentioning that? Oh, because in the Trader Joe's, this guy Rick, who says he's a writer, he said he wrote about the author of Something to the Galaxy. You all remember that? Here's where you can get a pedicure and a facial and then stiff the bill. Like we were telling you in that other video. Something to the Galaxy. You remember? It's a famous thing. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something like that. And what an interesting accent. And she's got like her pants, her shorts are like diamonds or something. It's all shimmery like Las Vegas. Anyways, this guy Rick, we're gonna look up his book, but he started to talk to me about meditation, and as you know, I've been having, my mornings are the worst. And he said, and writing, I haven't been able to write forever because my brain is just so many directions. So he said, next time I wake up at 4 a.m. like I've been doing, just take advantage of the quiet, meditate. And then he gave me some pointers on meditating. And afterwards he said, yeah, it's like chess. It takes 5 minutes to learn, because the trick he told me, I was like, oh, I didn't think of doing that. That'll make it a lot easier. 5 minutes to learn, like chess, a lifetime to get it right. Yeah, to perfect it. Here's a cool little toy store. Wow. Yeah. Now we're doing a video like the German in Venice. He'd be showing his face though. I'm not going to do that anymore. You had your chance. I've been doing YouTube for 20 years. Nobody cares. Joe Kaiser, he's been doing it for 14 years. He makes a big deal. Everyone does too. Why? Why does everybody hate me? And now I'm going to take it out on the poor audience of the charities. But remember, you heard me warn you. You've been warned. I'm going to go do it. I'm wearing the backpack. You know that the backpack has all my material in there. Remember when the cops came to my door one of the times, and I said, really, you think I have a gun? And they searched the house, right, for a gun? And I said, I have a mental illness. I can't get a gun. And one of the deputies on my live stream stupidly says, well, online we can get anything. Well, yeah, I just saw that. I can get a ticket to a show, and I can buy a gun, like all those crazies. Street crazies. Oh, here's some artist stuff. Oh, the painted Cabernet. My ex used to work here. This is another one of those places where you paint while drinking. Drinking a cab, drinking some vine. Doesn't look in focus. Did I mess up the lens, or did the heat melt it? Pieces of crap iPhone. My troll said nobody cares about that. Of course they do. People buying iPhones, they want to know when this stuff is happening. Yeah, the thing is, when your phone overheats all the time like these are doing, the battery starts dying. It's a well-known fact that iPhones, their batteries are they last for never. And we bought these things brand new, and they're really expensive. And it's going to take me 3 years to pay it off. That's not cool. All right, we'll go a little bit further. She's cute. She's talking to herself. I used to do that. Then I just picked up a phone and said, why don't I pretend that I'm talking into my phone and filming at the same time. And sometimes I would do that. The phone wouldn't be on. I wouldn't be live streaming. And people would come up to me and go, you can't be filming my likeness. You need my something. I need their okay. I need something. We were going to throw some names, clout chasing and name dropping. This is the Granada Theater over there. And I went, this is before, I think, my live streaming times on YouTube. I went to a Yo-Yo Ma concert with Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, his girlfriend couldn't make it, so he invited me, his cello teacher. And we're in the front row. I'd never been on the front row. I'd been on the stage, but never on the front row. And Yo-Yo Ma comes in, right, on stage, and he beats his cello. There's a in pin. We call it a spike in England, I think. And he beats it into the ground, so that the cello doesn't slip, because you never want your cello slipping. You want it. And he goes, I'm de-virginizing the stage. And I remember being shocked that he said that, because it brought back all these memories, these terrible memories of being a kid playing with the youth symphony or the symphonies, whatever was going on at the Granada, on that stage. And these stagehands who are messed up security guards. They'd come over. They'd only tell me because I was a kid. And they said, don't you stick a hole in there. Don't you have your rock stop? The rock stop is a thing that makes it so your cello doesn't slip, but it always slipped for me. I did not trust it. And it reminded me of a story with Mislav Rostropovich. He's a famous cellist. He's at the Sistine Chapel to do a Bach. There we go, for Bela Lugosi Bach. Bach performance, that's just solo cello. And he shows up early and he gets to the spot where he's going to be playing, and he pulls out a drill and just starts drilling. And the people taking care of the Sistine Chapel are going, dude, what are you doing? They stop him. They go, are you crazy? This is the Sistine Chapel. And he goes, are you crazy? I'm Rostropovich and I'm playing a concert tonight. You see, some people know it's more important, their art, than someone else's. These are nice. So the man in Venice, the German in Venice, would be like, hey, my friend Louis Vuitton, he would like to tell a joke right now, something about Roxy Roller. He has a doggy named Roxy Roller. Oh, here we go. Oh man, is that Randy Tico? It is. Oh, and it's Mooey. Dude, I'm gonna have to go in. I gotta go in and say hello to Mooey. Mooey and Randy Tico, I can't believe it.
Jim Mooey, one of his side jobs is striptease.
Woo!
And you are listening.
I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, really. It is. Now we're gonna have a special moment here pretty soon. We have amongst the several birthdays we've had tonight, we have a special one for one of us, shall we say. And we're gonna get a high song here. Oh, here we go.
Did they just start?
They just took a break, so they went on for they started at like 7:30. They
I'm watching Jennifer hands
they're going to be on until the rest of the night.
So do you know how late? Because I'm at watching a show at Soho, and I didn't want to miss it.
I made it past 10:30.
Okay.
10:30, yeah.
This is
Cool.
very exciting.
I will
for
be
you,
back.
I know. You can eat, you can talk.
Yeah, they're
It's
awesome.
okay.
All right, we'll get a little of this, and then we'll go
We
over
got
to...
Randy Tico over there on bass.
Woo-hoo!
Yes, and he is the bass player in town forever. And it's not just because he's so good at it and has been for a long time, but he shows up for people, whether it pays or not. Not for you. You got to pay him. But he just, hey, you want to come play this place for $20? Yep. Oh, TMI, sorry. But no, we started this club wanting to treat musicians fairly as part of our mission, and we do it because you guys show up. And then we're able to.
All right, I'm gonna have to come back. All right, so, dude, unless you show up in the room, my friend, Phil, I'm just gonna stay a little bit for the charities and make sure I get back here, because, dude, I need to talk to my friends here. They will know me. right? You understand that. Because I could use a gig. I'm not going to get a gig at Soho, but I could get a gig there. All right, that was Mui. He was in my live streams from the Lord Crichton IL times. I can't believe you took those videos down, YouTube. Oh, I'm not going to get over it. Huh? Hey, look, full moon. There's the Granada. That's another famous... well, I showed you. I told you already in the back there. It's our famous theaters. Okay, so let's... what did she say? 10 o'clock. It's 9:14. We'll watch a few things. Maybe we eat something. Watch a few songs of the Charities, and then we'll go across the street, all right? Because that's just amazing. Randy Tico dated back in the 70s in high school with my eldest sister, Lesia. Which, Lesia, how are you doing? It's been so long. Lesia has become estranged from our family. But you saw her son, the nephew, in one of our videos of late, which we may have taken down, right? Because the troll was taking the image of his daughter. He has a daughter now. And that we can't have. We can't have trolls doing evil memes with other people's kids. And that should be something that YouTube says, you know what, you're right, Misha. Hey, forget about that we took 1,800 videos from you for no good reason at all. No good reason at all. And if we were able to do courtroom situations with what's going on at YouTube, you would lose every time. But you'd find some way to win, right? Because you are... powerful and you have more money than me. But all I need to do here right now is find someone who would do it gratis, who's just in it to win. Like it was better go talk to Saul. Saul Goodman will tear YouTube a new one. Yeah, but we've spoken to lawyers. Nobody wants to deal with this story. Is that normal? All right, let's see who's playing. Yeah, let's at least use the ticket. But I gotta get back there in time so I can talk to them. All right, I think it's on to the second band. Yeah, it sounds like it. Hi, I got the ticket. Thanks for telling me that. I thought I was screwed. Where am I to find it? It should be in here. Mobile ticket, right?
What's your last name?
Crichton, K-R-E-I-D-N. Cool. Is this the second band playing right now?
Yeah, it just started.
Just started? Jeff Bridges, there. That's what I meant. Wow, he looks like Jesus there. James Taylor. My sister Lesia, back when we were young, used to always say I look like James Taylor, but I think it was just a haircut. tell there's a picture of Kenny Loggins. He's got a pickleball court now in town, a place to play pickleball. That's bad. It looks all out of focus. Is it me? Am I seeing blurry? Or should I be filming this with the other phone? The other phone, it's a different account. I don't think I can live stream, but maybe I should do video, right? I'm so hoping to run into that guy from Shell Hoops one of these days, one of these places, and I'm gonna cause a scene. I'm saving up my whole life, my whole daringness, to find that man, embarrass him like he embarrassed me. What's he gonna do? Nothing. Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers. Whoa, here we go. Get a shirt? I could use that. This shirt gives me boobs that I'm wearing. Man, they have 45s. Oh, how awesome. How much are your 45s? $15. All right, yeah, because the shirts are white. Those are bags, right? These are bags, right? They're bags or are they shirts?
It's a bag, yeah, that's a bag.
Can I get one of these 45s?
You said one of each?
Oh, if I can afford it. No, can I get one?
Oh, yeah, one.
I think this one that says Fatal Attraction, it's talking to me.
Total is 15 even. If you're doing card, you can tap or insert there. There's that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm investing, dude. I'm investing so much into your kid here. You could at least wake up in Japan or say something. Thank you.
Enjoy the show.
I should get your son to sign this, huh? It's not our time. Maybe it wasn't our time. Oh, that's a cool ATM. It's like made out of wood. Let's see if there's a spot. If there's a spot, we'll sit and eat. Because, yeah, I can probably... that's a jazz club where we were. I'm pretty sure we could, oh dude, this is perfect. I'll just film it from here. Yeah, I can probably see my friends another time. All right, I feel better because I didn't want to leave this thing early. I want to give you a full performance there of your son. I promise not to embarrass you by being embarrassing. Should I not introduce myself? Maybe I won't. You could get on right now and just say, Misha, don't do it, or say hi or something. Why don't you want to? Leonard Cohen, look at that great photo of Leonard. Wow. Dude, I even bought new shoes to come here, so I didn't look like a bum. Waddy Wachell. Wow. What totally cool pictures. I bet these are expensive. I wouldn't mind getting one of these. Sarah Lee Guthrie. I wonder if there's a relationship to Woody Guthrie. But cool. That way, if I don't want to get too in the mix, I can just film it off the TV set. All right, let's see what dinner they have. Hi. What can we say? I wonder, those tables, do you think they're reserved? Yeah, they had reserved things on them. Oh, they're all reserved. Somebody reserved this. Oh, no, I thought we found one that's not reserved. Ah, perfect. We found one. Oh, I'm psyched. They make 45s. What a cool band, dude. There was that one on orange vinyl. That would be cool too, but I don't want to max my card out. We got to leave a little bit there. Oh, it says reserved. Let's hope nobody notices. Maybe they've already been here. It feels kind of wet. And that other table had money on it, so maybe the people who reserved, they're already out watching the concert. Maybe they're going to come back, right? No, they wouldn't have left money like that, I think. Oh, man, look, we can film it from here. All right, we got to check first if this is in focus, because otherwise we better do some of it using regular video on this phone. Man, it's messing with me. Yeah, I think it's just in the viewfinder usually that it's so out of focus, but just to be sure. Wow, it's still 80 degrees. It's gonna be 10 o'clock soon. What are we looking for? YouTube. Bela Lugosi Bach. Okay, so those of you who are helping me, this one is the original. It says Bela Lugosi Bach. Do you see the handle? Bela Lugosi Bach. This one, it says Bela Lugosi Bach. It has a couple C's or 2 C's too many. It's misspelled. Ours has, oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you. Ours has 151 subscribers and 277 videos for now. And theirs has 4 subscribers. They used to have 8 videos, now they have 9. I don't look anymore. If I look, it makes me upset. So I don't know what that new video is, trolly troll. So, haha. Keep doing whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I do not care about you. All right, see how. Now it's kind of in focus. All right, let's look. If I zoom in over here. Oh yeah, it's clear. Right? I think it's in focus, so okay, that'll be fine. And there's football. Football American. All right, see what you got. Libations. Let's just go water. Appetizers. Whoa, it's gotten expensive. Yeah, what a world we live in. I think if I'm going to buy expensive, I should do it across the street at the jazz club. But let's get something. French fries? No, we can't. Let's get something that's good for us. Salmon salad, $27. Kale salad, $18. We can do that. All right. What do they got in it? Avocado, good. Tomatoes, sesames, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds. It's all good for us. Marinated red onion, Bragg's liquid aminos, lemon and olive oil. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm a good Negroni. All right, I don't think we're gonna get service here, right? It's the thing we gotta go over to the bar. Let's come back. It's way too hot in here. It is not air conditioned like we thought. Let's go back across the street, and then we'll come back. All right? You're not around to say yes or no. I can just tell you I was here. We can turn this whole thing off, and I'll send you a record, Phil. But yeah, if since we didn't get a salad, let's get another let's get another album, 45. All right, that was a sign. They didn't want to let me through. We'll be back. I can come back, right? Do you know how much longer this one's going to be playing? 45? 25? And then the other band start? All right, thank you. 25 minutes. That's perfect. That gives us enough time just to go back across the street. And, they'll get a kick out of 45s. Yeah, Mui and Randy will get a kick out of a 45. So yeah, I think I showed you once a lacquer. It was like an old-fashioned disc, like at these places that do one disc record at a time. The guy from the White Stripes, Jack White has a Jack White has a record plant, and he's got one of those machines you go into a booth. Now we can hear him from here. Yeah, I gotta remember these guys and this kind of sound. when I was a kid, like under age 16 or 17, they'd let me in these places. It was a different time back then. I'd dress up, you know. I learned a trick. If you wear a tuxedo, didn't matter what age you were, you looked the part, they were okay with it. And wow, and I think they got a picture of, is that Coltrane in that black and white picture? Oh, I'm sorry, am I in your way? Yeah. Awesome.
Rebecca.
Honey, I need a drink.
Have you guys been here before?
Past my way, and always spoke of this he said to me. Your live around is just enough, and
Bravo! Wow. Bravo.
There's so many things to listen to when a band is improvising on a tune.
All right, so that was Randy Tico, who did that awesome bass solo, and Mui, who was on
on
the trumpet.
When I first started listening to records, I was really young, and it was really hard to what's the bass player?
You saw the poster, who
it
the
really helps to be in person.
drummer is, and
take turns looking
pianist.
around the stage at the musicians, and amongst many things that happen beautifully. And
He's the one
paying
talking.
attention to Richard over there on the drums, and it was subtle, and it was shifting depending on where he felt us going, and it was beautiful to hear what Richard was doing over there.
I'm sweating. I'm messing up the Charities thing. I don't want to break it. I'm gonna stick it in here. I don't think I'll smash it if I'm careful. That'll be fun to listen to at home. All right. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, so let's go back over. We'll catch a few tunes, and then we'll come back over here and maybe be able to talk to them. Man, that brought us back. Wow, what amazing musicians. Wow. Intense. That just brought me back. Listening to that stuff, that's inspiring. Yeah, it makes me I gotta figure out how to do some sort of music again. I gotta get over what happened to my hand, get over psychologically what has been happening, and then understand people those 1,800 videos that I was talking about, there were so many things like that where I'd just be walking into places, incredible people doing incredible things. I would just walk into them. I didn't know they were going to be happening, so that made it even more special. And just know, because I said maybe a little while ago that I'm planning to shoot up the place, you know, make a creepy video, that'll be taken. They will take this live stream. Nobody will see it, along with how many other live streams that I've done right now. And you might think there's too much stuff and nobody wants to go through the minutia, but you know, an AI should be able to. It should be able to go, oh, okay, well, we don't like what you said. We'll cut that part out. You know, like when they're making you cut out certain music that they think is copyright infringing. Oh, one time it was at Roy. There was a band playing Tom Petty, and I uploaded a little snippet of it. And of course, the algorithm, YouTube says, you can't do that. And I had to fight it and write back, you're so full of beep and this and this and that. And suddenly they're like, oh, okay, you can use it. So you see, there is a way to make the algorithm behave. If you don't fight it, if you don't fight the machines that are being ridiculous, you could start with right now, the person who's impersonating me, start reporting them. Do it often, because what they do is a thing called, wow, so many people here, huh? What they do is a thing called selection. No, I don't know what they're doing. Wow, that was such cool music. All right, let's try to guess which one is Phil's son. We'll take the poster too when it's over. Wow, this is hard. I remember seeing a photo. I think he has a lot of hair. Wow, with the mustache, it's hard to tell. Who could it be? I wish they had their names over their heads. I'm gonna guess. This guy? Let me know. Or this guy. I'm gonna go between those two. You tell me. Is this still the second band? Yeah. All right, let's Vieux Farca Touré. Ah, they're French. Let's go back over. And we'll get that orange. Since we're not eating, that'll be good. That'll help us diet-wise. We're doing this, something that's like 12-14 fast. It's called you fast for 14 hours and then you can eat for the other 12 hours. We have stopped early. And we can, I don't know, have an early breakfast or something. Or maybe just fast for another day. I am, along with trying to fix my certain health issues, I'm trying to lose some belly fat. That's another thing that should help by stopping the drinking. The drinking and the Taco Bell and eating, and the McDonald's and the In-N-Out, and the Wendy's and the Jack in the Box. And if we were in LA, we'd go to Bob's Big Boy. That's, we're back to the German in Venice. He's always wearing a hat from Bob's Big Boy. That's a classic restaurant. Every time I would go to Los Angeles as a kid, I would love to go there. They had really good kids' toys that they would give you. And you see how Randy's always smiling? They were all smiling, but they're having such a good time. That helps too. I wonder what this place is. This is different. Here, let me bring you to the front of, oh, is this part of, it's part of the Granada. Wow. They added a whole thing. It used to be just these doors here. Anyways, Yo-Yo Ma, right, was playing and he was de-virginizing the stage, and it sent me back. It gave me a really bad horror story in my head. Like, why did he have to say that, de-virginizing the stage? Why would he use that kind of vernacular, as the Sergeant Cordova would say? You understand, Misha, when I say, what's the deal? Here's the deal. You understand the vernacular, he told me. And I told him, no. You tell a cop, no. He's like, well, fine, let me educate you. And I had to say, do you have to? You come to my house, you wake me up. I just got back from the hospital. I think I told you, right? I don't have to do the surgery until a couple weeks. I got a reprieval. So I should stay happy, right? For these 2 weeks. And then when I do go in for the surgery, it's an overnighter this time. They're not going to keep me, I hope. But last time, right? I mean, that's why I'm afraid to go back. The doctor, he did say, like, whoa, why did it take so long for you to come back? And I explained, well, I think there's like a fear and stuff. And he said the coolest thing. He said, well, you know, really, Misha, like, I can't force you. I would have just told you what I think you should do. I can't force you to do anything. It's not like I would drag you into the hospital for an operation. Oh man, there was a couple days in the hospital where I felt in a way like I'd never felt that way before. And I was in their care. And there was this time, I think it's after the surgery, my head was spinning so much, like I was drunk, but I wasn't. And I was like, dude, I didn't start sobriety to start feeling like this. But it was a thing, you know, like when your head's spinning and all you need to do is kind of just lie down and close your eyes. Well, here I was lying down and my eyes were closed. And it was this feeling, it was a type of spinning I'd never felt before. So when you have a terrible, sick feeling that you don't ever feel, and then you're surrounded by like 9 clinicians who are like acting kind of like, well, we don't know what's happening to you. This is not normal. And my blood pressure, which as you know is usually super high, was like extremely low. I've never had low blood pressure. I survived though, right? They managed to do whatever to make me come back. I guess I would have rather it be there than inside my house all alone. That's true. Thank you for saying that, person who's not saying anything. I agree with you. Don't worry, that's the way I've always done these live streams. When I started them and there was nobody there, I just pretend someone's there. And then slowly I got a little bit of a public, mostly trolls. And the trolls would say things like, hey, you know that nobody's there. Like they're trying to hurt me because there's nobody watching. I'm all alone, and I'd have to be like, but you're there. Wow, what's this place, I wonder? All right, we have some exploring to do. We have a reason to stay in Santa Barbara a little bit longer. And that's a sign though. Randy Tico and Mui in the same place while I was supposed to be at a different place. I think we should get that orange recording because I think I sweat through the sleeve of this album. I don't think it messed up the record, but just in case, let's get one that's not me ruining it. And you see he was playing an electric this time. Randy was playing an electric bass, not the upright, for this particular tune. Let's see if I can get a shot. Wait, is that him playing the bass? Wow, I thought it was a guitar. I don't want to get there. They're watching. I don't want to get in their way. But I'd like to get a front shot. Woo! Wow. That was amazing.
A day in the life of a fool, a long and a sad, lonely day. I walk the avenue, hoping to run into the welcome sight of you coming my way, but I stopped just across from your door, but you're never there anymore. So back to my room. Tears of goodbye till you come back to me.
There's a privacy law not to be doing this right now, so you need to leave. I don't appreciate being videotaped.
I didn't videotape
I know.
you.
Well, you need to split, or I'm going to call the cops. You need to go.
Okay, you could do that because I'm on public land. They're my friends. So call the police because I'm on public land. I wasn't filming her. I was just filming them. I'm just. Yeah. I saw her.
You're fine. You're videotaping.
The music and their friends, so they won't mind me. Or maybe it was because But I mean, if the cops come, my feet are on public land.
Maybe she just felt a little uncomfortable. Maybe she just doesn't want to be in the video.
Yeah, well, she's not. I was thinking. If you want to see, just so you can see what I was filming.
I believe you. I've been videotaping.
Yeah, I've never had that happen.
Got an interview with the client for the air conditioning. She wanted to close this door because it's getting too warm.
Okay.
It's like 90 right
Are you still doing food, or is it? Do I need to reserve? Is it like still?
Yeah, we have a full menu, wine, beer, dessert, the whole thing.
But like a main course. Oh wow! Can I come?
Maybe refrain from videotaping. I would say just.
When I'm eating?
Yeah, I mean, maybe as long as she's not in it. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm totally making sure. Now that the door's closed, I think he shut it. It's perfect. There's no way I can catch her now. She can't even see me.
So if you wanted to sit outside, you're more than welcome to. Or if you wanted to come inside, it's $25 a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's up to you. We do have a full menu, desserts, wine, beer.
Yeah, this is tough. I didn't know my friends were playing here today. I got friends also that I'm filming at Soho, so I want to make sure I'm catching them. But how late are you staying open for dinner?
We should be open until 10:30.
Oh, okay. What time is it? Oh, I might have to stay. I'll stay here, so I can sit.
Yeah, if you want to sit there, we can grab your water.
Fantastic. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right, you guys know I have to stay now. I'm sorry. We'll hit those charities afterwards. But since that lady said I have to go, we're staying. You know, as a First Amendment auditor, I have to do that. Pedro Libre audits from Santa Paula. He understands. But if you're so intense, like the dude who got stabbed in the butt, you guys can always come around. My back is turned now. I don't have a 360. She's staring right at me. She's not in the picture.
Happy anniversary, Middleton and Carol.
She's covering her face, though. She must think I still I'm photographing her. Maybe she got into an issue with an auditor. Maybe she's on one of those Sunday fun day things.
Okay, we're going to take a short break.
Pedro does.
And don't forget to get some of those desserts that Marguerite has cooked up in there. She does something different every week. Another birthday. All right, one more birthday, boys. Randy, got another birthday. Here we go. And it's Chantel. This is for Chantel. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you for having me here. Thank you. Okay, we'll be back in a few.
All right, to go inside and talk to them, we'll have to pay. So maybe we go talk to the charities, then we pay, and we go in and talk to them. All right. Hi. Wow, that's amazing. I wasn't even doing anything, but she acted just like those Karens who do a big deal. Oh, wow.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Is it okay if I just say hello to them really quick, or because I'll pay if that's what I need to say hello.
Now's the time. I don't know where she is, but I would just.
Oh, it's not her. I'm not gonna. I just want to say hello to my friend Jim.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, thank you so much. And I got it down. All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
That pulled some shit out of us, man.
Randy, I don't know if you remember me, Misha.
Misha, yeah, Misha.
Leslie's
What's happening?
brother.
Misha Bodnar.
That was the most beautiful thing, and when you get into it, you got that smile, and it's just, I remembered like,
You
wow.
still playing a lot of cello?
I got some health issues, but I mean, it's the only thing I know how to do. So, yeah, if you ever need a cellist, I remember one time I did a thing that you.
Yeah, it's a score.
Yes.
Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, I went to school with his sister.
Nice
Are
to
you
meet
talking
you.
to Lasia?
Yeah, I was talking about Leslie.
Say hi when you talk to her.
Yeah, it's been a while. She's been kind of estranged
Is she?
from the family. She's in Simona.
Where?
She doesn't Simona or Sonoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's
haven't talked to her
she
for a
hasn't talked to the family much.
Wow. You know, she had her own unique path.
Yeah. But
She-
it'll always fix up. I mean, we're
She
family.
played so beautifully. I used to ride my bike to the music academy before school. We used to sunrise. And
Wow.
she played like incredible. And I heard her do Bridge Concerto A minor when she was in 12th grade with full orchestra down south.
Wow.
And she had it all going on. But you know, that training in that world, as you know, is very intense.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
You know,
The
so
minute
she
she
was
was
at the Blitz in Israel, and
Yeah.
she played her blues licks, you know, and worked with kids. So I got to respect that. You know,
wow.
she's her own
Yeah.
person.
Oh yeah.
But
She
wrote
tore her
some
away.
beautiful music too, though.
Yeah,
Back
she-
then, that was very modern, actually. You know.
Well, I remember a time. You remember my grandparents up on De La Guerra Street? They had this,
Kind of.
and you guys did something together. Like you had made a record, and I remember it was like a lacquer thing. It's one of those things where you could do one.
But yeah, they're
And-
coming back. They're coming back.
And then, I was over at Soho. I'm watching a band there, and they were selling 45s.
Sure,
so I
yeah.
bought a 45. But you guys had sent it to like KTYD or something, and you were at my grandparents on one of those big consoles, you know, with the lids and everything. And you guys were listening on the radio, and it was that thing. Suddenly, it was your songs. And you guys were there, and I remember how special it was, and being like, yeah, that's got to be awesome to hear yourself on the radio.
Sure.
And
Back
every
then, too.
time I see documentaries of bands and things, they're always talking about that. Like, wow, when I heard myself on the radio, it was like, whoa.
Back then, it was a lot different.
Yeah, now,
Streaming.
yeah, with the streaming, it's like, who
Music
cares?
everywhere. Now
I did
AI
it
and
yesterday.
everything.
Yeah, the AI stuff is what I've been looking at. It's like, somebody sent me something, and it was a rap with Eminem, and
But it wasn't really.
I knew. Well, at first I was like, well, I guess they could have paid him, and Eminem's like throwing my name out and stuff, and I'm like, well, I guess they could have paid him. But then it was the other guy, Biggie Smalls, and I'm like, It sounded like him, but I don't think he's alive.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are out of whack.
Yeah.
We can do a lot better if we have to think about it. We have to get our like soul and kindness and everything back.
And AI can't do that.
No,
It doesn't know like that smile, like the smiles when you were in. Yeah. So
It sounds right because you've kind of heard it before.
Yeah.
I like that sound.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Right.
And it's not like, oh my God, that's innovative.
And what I saw that people are getting upset was that right now the AI technology, they're taking everybody's songs. It doesn't matter what, even if you've copyrighted and stuff, and they switch it, and then they say it's you. You see, they have a thing. It's called Sono or something. And right now there's musicians being like sued because things like YouTube and stuff are saying, hey, and exactly, it's that. It's the AI uses it, and it's getting paid now.
Yeah, they got to work that out. Okay, Ben, let's play together soon, I hope.
Dude, just give a big hug for you.
Sure.
I love you.
Likewise, man.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you.
It's been a while.
Nikki.
And my wife.
Nikki, yeah,
Met a
we
long
met
time
before,
ago.
a long time
Yeah,
ago,
it's
back-
good to see you. You
back
guys
in the
sound
day.
fantastic.
Thanks for coming
So
back.
fun.
Come back again. I'd like to get him.
Made this
get
man
him playing here.
very happy tonight.
He should
to
be
be
playing
here.
here, man. You know what I'm saying? Great guitar player.
I hope he makes it happen. Yeah.
Next time.
Give us more reason to come back.
With Lee, she's singing.
I might be able to get you to
Sing another song or something.
That'd be
some
awesome.
stuff.
Give me a call. Okay. All right.
I'm still playing.
I'm sure you are.
I love it. Love it.
Likewise. All right. Good night, guys.
Are you guys playing?
Challenging bass to play.
Oh.
I tried to build one out of a guitar.
Oh.
Didn't work out that great. But then once you tuned it up and put it through some amps, it actually sounded pretty decent.
Well, there's this thing that has if you look at it, has very wide spacing, like this Fender spacing. So it's always going to be.
Check out this stuff. Yeah. Wow. Look at that beautiful bass.
That lady fucking all drunk trying to like hassle you.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't like being filmed. I'm like, I'm not filming you. I'm filming my friend.
Oh, the manager. I'm just like, she's obviously a little wasted. She's from the valley.
That's what someone said. And then all he did, he was smart. He closed the door halfway, and it just blocked it so that she wasn't in the shot.
Well, that's what I was going. I'm like, I go, obviously he's not fucking filming your drunkenness.
But
I didn't say it like that.
But
It's like,
down in the valley, I don't know if you've seen these things called First Amendment audits. And what these people do is they actually film people purposely. It's like your right to film in public.
Right.
And they get this kind of reaction, like what she was doing. And so I get it. Maybe it happened to her already, and she's like, I don't want it to happen again and again. And I understand that because they're using your face, then they're uploading it and getting clicks. They're making money. They should pay you, you know. But here it was like, wait a minute. I wasn't even. I was obviously. I had it all zoomed into the music.
plus, not only that, like, it's just some drunk white chick just like, shut up. And nobody's
Yeah, I
filming
saw
you.
her stumbling out. I thought she was about to leave, and I said, I hope she'll be all right.
Nobody's filming you.
Yeah. Afterwards, I was
Hot
just
chick.
sitting there.
You're not some
and-
hot chick. Like,
Yeah. No, I think they were just told you have to tell someone when you see him filming to go, I don't feel comfortable. I'm going to call the cops. And I had to tell her, you know, when our feet are standing, when your feet are in, like she could hear and say, you know, it's a private thing. And the owner could be like, you know what, I don't, you know, I don't want you to do it. But you on a public sidewalk and then looking through a window, they can't do that. They can close the curtains, but they can't say that you're doing something illegal. It's your First Amendment right. It's like constitutional.
obviously.
But I usually, like, if I do film someone and they don't like it. Oh, so you know. Yeah.
I get it all the time.
And they do the weirdest things. They say, like, the last time I was in a place called Shahoops. You know where Shahoops is?
Yeah.
And I was just photographing around me. And suddenly the guy comes up. He has like a Shahoops shirt, so he works there. And he goes, "Are you filming the children, bro?" Like, and I was like, "What?" I wasn't.
I film children.
Yeah.
Sometimes as a photographer,
It's
on a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
And like it is this weird I have kids. It's like, I'm not trying to be fucking serious. It's just
That's what. But the guy was making it like I was filming a porno, and all he did was say, "Well, can I show you what I was filming?" Because I was actually just filming my meal, and this and that. And he starts telling everyone, "This guy's doing live streams. He's doing evil stuff," and he was sending this story around the whole. Yeah. So. Now I know, I just go, but I told him, that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, there weren't even any kids. Yeah. So I gotta say hello to Mui. I got some friends who are playing at Soho, so I'm going over there. Nice meeting you. Awesome. You guys are
glad you're enjoying it.
fantastic.
Thank you.
I don't know if you remember me.
How you doing?
It was I was so happy to hear this kind of stuff. It reminded me like Giuseppe's or something. And then I go, wait a minute, Randy Tico?
Yeah.
And then it was just all this beauty and you guys smiling and I go, wait a minute. This is real. So I should be over at Soho. I got friends playing on stage. But you guys, it was just too much. I was like,
This is Misha.
I got
Misha's
drawn
a
in.
fabulous
I'm a
cello player.
Oh, far out.
Richard Weller.
Yeah.
A fabulous drummer.
Yeah, I saw.
good to see you
wow.
again.
And you, amazing.
Just having fun.
But that's what makes it the best.
Exactly.
You ever seen those groups that they hate each other and they're just having no fun? It's like, it doesn't sound that great.
Totally having fun.
Yeah.
Right on. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
Oh,
I got called to go back.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
It was a great show.
All right, let's... Thank you. And there was a cool guy. He was a photographer too, and he was there. And he's like, "Oh, I saw that lady, and she's from the valley. They don't understand."
I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah.
I think she was.
Yeah,
I got. Kind of so.
But it was like I didn't even have her in the picture.
She was pretty up there. So yeah, we'll have a good night.
Well, thank you. You too. Bye. All right. We did it. It was meant to be. And she left. We didn't leave. And no cops. Let me tell you about a First Amendment auditor walking the streets of Santa Barbara. This used to be a cruising street, but during the COVID, they stuck these things, and now I don't hear any music coming from Soho, so let's come back for a second. Let's hear their blues thing. Let me tell you a story about a woman I know. Ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly tall. Walked in with 3 kilos of fentanyl. Everybody's doing the fentanyl fold. Doing the fentanyl fold. And that drunk lady was so bold. Came straight up to the only First Amendment auditor in the entire Santa Barbara County, 805. Now I know though, the Valley, I'm pretty sure Pedro Libre audits, who used to be Pedro Libre audits. Thinking he's so full of himself, you're full of it. We got fooled, Jerry. Oh man, I remember. Well, Randy knows I still play, so maybe he'll get me on another project. We did a movie soundtrack together. I remember he was showing me these preamps that he handmade. That was the thing back then. It must have been the late 80s or early 90s. that someone in town would do in these lunch boxes, these old-fashioned lunch boxes that those of you from Generation X know exactly what I mean. Oh, I hear something. I hope they started. Well, I'm glad I wasn't drunk, because that would have gone badly. I act different. When I get aggressed like that for no reason, I would have, I would have said the wrong things, and that lady would have been toast. And we would have both ended up at the Santa Barbara Sheriff's. But I would be able to walk home. I don't think she can walk to the valley. Wow. Yeah.
We're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. That's a pretty old song. Thanks to everybody who I saw singing that. You know you are.
It might be him. It might be the singer.
Y'all like to dance? Been up in the season. A cold winter for so many reasons. Now I know what my eyes have told, that this world could be a place so cold, but I could feel the sun come shining through. Every time I look at you, I can feel the ice melting in my heart right from the start. Now I know what my eyes have seen. Take a heart and everything in between. Every year that I get older, oh, my heart just gets a little bit colder. But now I know that the flowers bloom. Every time you walk through the room, oh, I can feel the ice melting in my heart right from the start. Right from the start. You came here the day, and you chased my clouds away. Now I'm no longer cold. Oh, my soul, and I know I won't cry, no, I won't cry anymore.
Jesse Pinkman on the piano.
Yes, I can feel the sun come shining through. Every time I look at you, oh, I can feel the ice melting in my heart right from the start. Right from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Right from the start. Thank you, thank you.
They got out the smoke effects.
Yeah, it's hot in here, huh? Really very tropical. Yo, cheers, Santa Barbara, cheers.
I forgot that there's a lag.
First
huh?
cheers of the night. I like to cool you off. I kind of wear my little Hawaiian shirt. It's kind of feeling like tropical weather out here.
There'll be a delay.
Thank you, Give it up for Alec Kirsten who's singing this next one.
They bought their albums, they're using it as fans. It's a 2-for-1. Awesome idea.
Oh yes, I'm talking about the weather. They're only strangers, just like me and you. Just like me and you. Long before we ever knew, we were in the right line, but only for a time. Just a stranger. You are just a stranger. Far away stranger. Now that it's through. Dreams from before. No, 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 no. Not anymore, baby. Now I'm just a stranger. You are just my stranger too.
All right.
Now I'm just your stranger. You are just my stranger too. You could be my stranger. We could do those things that strangers do. Walking in the park, singing at the dark.
It's way hot in there, way too hot. We're gonna try filming it from here, see if we get a better image. I think I gotta go back to the other place. No offense, it's just too loud, and I could get maybe a job in that other place. So let's go back and talk to those people, okay? But we got the album. We'll play you the album when we get home. Unless you're in the room. Come on, Phil. How about we'll come back? We'll see if we can meet the band. How about that? And be like, hey, which one of you your dad's Phil? All right? Or you can write in the text if you want me to go back here, okay? All right. Last chance. 5, 4. It'll be buffering so you can write stuff. 3 and 1. Bye-bye. 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 It's really cool what they're doing. It's better from here. It's much cooler. It was totally too hot So here's the last shot. And so I grabbed the posters. I said, you know, since it's over, but the guy in front, the bouncer, he's like, it's not over yet. And I went, oh, okay. But then he went, oh, okay, go ahead, take it. And so I was just going to take the small one, but then he's like, you want the big one too? I love when people do that. They're mean and then they're nice. They're sweet and sour. So I'll send these to you, Mr. Baked Salmon, if you want them. Try to get one last shot. I don't think there's a major smoke machine going, so it was hard to get a clear picture, and I couldn't make it into the front. So even if I did a decent film, I don't think it would work. So I don't feel so bad. And it might have been embarrassing, right? But maybe we can come back and catch them before they walk out the door. Yeah, that's why I'm not made to be in a rock and roll band anymore. I just can't take huge crowds, and dude, that's what you want. You want a huge crowd. You don't want an empty place. But I think I'm more in tune to being at a jazz club, like we saw, you know, sit down, or at least there's not so many people. There's still going to be some drunk lady coming after me. Another thing is when I play at jazz clubs and then I do my crazy punk rock thing, it doesn't go over too well. My improvisational, delusional, hardcore pseudo metal. I'm glad we did it though, man. This morning I was talking myself out of it. I do that for everything. I wake up and I'm just like, no, what was the great idea we said we were going to do yesterday? And then I spent hours going, just go back to sleep. And I can't. Julia Child, My Life in France. We've been getting a lot of messages like that. French from France. The Coneheads, we're from France. Let's go back in here. Let's turn this off. We won't be filming. Oh, what a good idea. This is, so let me go up and down State Street for a sec. This is our State Street. Can you imagine? It's a Friday night. There's nobody. It's a quiet town. There used to be a lot of action. The gangs and stuff from Los Angeles would come up here and cause problems, and the streets would just be packed. I was, wow, look at that, like an old man just walking, probably a homeless man, and meanwhile these girls all drunk and wearing their short shorts. Who wears short shorts? I think we'll walk home, yeah. We'll film some of it for you. There's a lot of dead zones, so the stream wouldn't work for some of the stuff. Here's a place I could probably work. Talking about the Monet Moni Moni and the Matis. They were digging it though, Phil. They were loving your son's band. Wow. We were just talking about Jack White, huh? All right, we end on this. Oh, and Beck is coming. Whoa. I'm so glad we came out. All right, let's end on these posters so we don't forget. And the next shots it'll be better, I promise. Oh, that's right. They got journals here. This is where I got my, what is it called? A moleskin. Oh man, it's calling me over there. Yeah, but it's some really smooth R&B, and they're very pro, and they look very nice. And yeah, maybe we'll go back and talk to them if we still see them. If there's still stuff happening. All right? All right, we're going to take a little break again. 5, 4, and 1. All right, we went back, and it turned out the sax player was having a birthday. That was his birthday, but that group with Randy Tico and Mui and company, they're playing every Friday. It wasn't just one time. So we'll go back. We will encrust ourselves. That's called incrustation. And there's just so many people at Soho. I'm not gonna embarrass myself or Phil. But cool group your son has. So we're gonna walk back this way. I'm going to take you to the famous, do we call this the Fox Arlington? It might be. Usually this is a dead zone, and it seems like the 5G is working. Well, so we're going to walk into that area. Usually we couldn't film anything by the Arlington or across the street from it or anything. There's a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant we like there. As you know, I love Mexican restaurants. There used to be this really cool Greek restaurant across from it, but it got, it was a casualty of the COVID. So many cool places just closed. Anyways, that was inspirational. And I'm learning like what I don't want to do. So I don't want to be playing clubs and with a bunch of people, even though it's like really nice and stuff. I think I want a small little venue like there with a weekly gig. That's how it used to be when Giuseppe's. It was a place I worked for. It was called an Oyster Bar, but it was a jazz club. But he let all of us play. I was in this band called Nobody Knows, and we were like the worst band of Santa Barbara, but nobody cared. They all came to see us. For some reason, they liked us. And Joe was so cool, Giuseppe, because it was hard to find gigs that would accept us, and he let us play every Wednesday. And then we did a thing called the Wedding Band, and that was with that would be whoever came into the bar. You know, if you were a musician, you could jump up and be part of Giuseppe's wedding band. He would sometimes come out and play the accordion. He'd have a bag over his head so that nobody knew it was him, but we always knew it was him. And once Ugly Kid Joe, the group, they came in, and they, when I was bussing, well, being, a bus, I think, a runner, waiter, a mix of all, they gave me this huge tip. It was like $50 tip, but it would have been like $100 tip in today's standards. And I remember then Giuseppe was like, in big cities, in big restaurants, the waiters have to share the tip. And he was talking about this thing like 20%. You got to give them 12% or something, where I was like, that's not fair, dude. It's your bar, it's your restaurant. Man, that smells good. Got some street food happening there. it's your bar. And he was paying me under the table, so I wasn't being paid minimum wage. It was like less than minimum wage, under the table, no dental. Sometimes I had to be like a bouncer, and like I told you, there was these gang members that would show up, and I'd have to refuse entry, and I would tell people, you know, there's no dental plan. If somebody busts my teeth, I'm gonna be hurting here. Somehow I always was able to get them, to talk them out of hurting me, and usually telling them, you know, it's really boring inside. You don't want to come inside here. Wow, let's go. Crowds. My head's swimming, but I'm doing this for all of you who think we can't just film people. You don't want me filming you. I think we're in private. If somebody from the Arlington wants to come out, and do you remember that lady? She said she wanted to call the cops. That was amazing. I'm not that kind of First Amendment auditor. I just film things that come toward me. But anyways, this is a famous theater. If we could get inside, I'd show you. There's fake stars and stuff on the ceiling. It looks like it's nighttime, and everything's done like in a mural form. And there's like lights that have like shadows, but if you go up close, you'll see that it's painted on. So the shadows were painted on. So here's all the prohibited items: aerosols, alcohols, animals, audio recording devices. That would be this. We got some audio going here. Bags larger than A4 luggage, bicycles, scooters, e-bikes, bottles of any kind, and flasks. They haven't gotten to the guns yet. Chairs or stools, food or drink, flares, fireworks, smoke devices, glass objects, drones. Could you imagine going to a theater and sending your drone out? Helmets, so you can't even bring... See, they don't want to see someone walking around like me with a helmet, filming, and a backpack. Illegal substances. So no shooting up in the bathroom or in the hall. Lasers. So no laser pointing. You know what happens. The dudes from KISS get very upset if you point a laser. They'll start saying, oh, you should go back to your mama's house. Large umbrellas, liquids and gels, metal cans, nitrous oxide, perfumes, promotional material, push chairs, selfie sticks. Wow. I couldn't have gone in with a selfie stick even. And then, of course, that. So I can't go because of what's in my backpack. I'm just amazed that it's filming. If it is, I'm not sure if it is. But before, this was like a total dead zone. And we were sad because we were trying to do these long live streams from the beach all the way to my house. And it would cut off at these great areas. So this is exciting. This is proof that 5G, the 5G network, does work better than our original service. This is a nice place to watch the concert. So those of you remember me telling you about the Bataclan. That was in France. It was a nightclub. It would have been about this size. So the bar was here, and then you see over there is where the people go in, and then that's the entrance. And my friend was sitting at the bar. So like me, you see, alcoholics, if we're at a show, for some reason, it's just better to hang out. We can watch it on the TV there and drink and everything. It's a much better experience. But he got saved from being shot by a bunch of terrorists. The terrorists at the Bataclan, which is a nightclub in Paris, he saw them walking in this way, and they walked in and they started firing. He didn't know that they had guns or anything. He didn't even understand that that's what was happening, because if you see the video, they shot at the same rhythm that the drummer was playing. So it was like... I had a video, a couple, it was me watching the videos of this Bataclan, which was horrible, right? It was the Eagles of Death Metal were playing, so that's an American band. It was happening in Paris, which is the city of love. These terrorists just walk in and just start shooting everyone. So people start running. They got onto the stage and they ran out the back. The two musicians from the band Eagles of Death Metal survived, but when they're playing, it's just like, it was almost comical. Like the shooting starts and it's like a record dying or something. They were like, do, and then it was pure chaos. I understand why they probably took that video down, even though I was just showing off of my screen the video happening. But there's people running, there's total chaos, there's smoke coming out of the back. Oh, let's show you where Anthony Bourdain did the meet and greet. Remember I was telling you about the meet and greet, and you'll see how weird it was back in the parking lot. So Anthony Bourdain, he came to do a show with his friend Rupert, and they basically just roasted each other on stage. It was pretty funny. And then there was a line where you could go and ask questions. Someone asked if he would ever feed his kids McDonald's, and he said, no, I would never do that. But later I saw on a YouTube that he was okay with In-N-Out. Someone got a delivery but hasn't picked it up yet. I wonder what food that is. And we were in the back here. My ex-wife, who was still my wife at the time, was working at a French restaurant called Renault's. And Renault had won some sort of thing. He was the chef. This meet and greet. And he invited Ingrid and me. And his wife was there too. And we came out here to do the meet and greet, which is in the beginning, which is just like Rupert and Bourdain, you know, saying hello to a group of people. Wow, this is cool. I saw Chick Corea like this rehearsing. Chick Corea's not alive anymore. Wow, what a cool setup. See, so they move everything into the truck back here. But Bourdain was sitting here. Hi, we can't go that way probably, Rick. All right, so that was the backstage, and Bourdain was sitting on the stoop. And there was all this popcorn at his feet. So we figured, dude, that's all they fed him was this popcorn, and he probably didn't like it. But maybe he had dropped it by accident, who knows. But it was very uncomfortable. We were just standing here in a group, just circling. But he shook our hands and he talked. Renault gave him some sort of basket that had all this food that he had made, which, you know, that's a normal thing. It's some sort of, you know, promotion. But he asked him, do you want to come to my restaurant? I can feed you. And Bourdain politely said, no, actually, I'm going to my friend's restaurant, which hit Renault the wrong way to hear this other restaurant, someone else was getting the thing, which I understand. It would have hurt me too. And then I think I explained it wrong yesterday or day before, whenever I was telling you this group of Japanese vegans were trying to get him to wear a shirt, which made it sound like he wasn't wearing any clothes. No, he was already wearing a shirt and everything, this Bourdain. But they wanted him to put on a shirt that said vegans are cool or something like that. Something for their group. You know, save the dolphins, save the something. And they wanted him to wear it so that they could do a selfie with him. And there he was like, no, my company, well, the company I work for, whatever that company was, the Food Network or whatever, won't allow it. I was like, wow, that's a cool way to get out of anything in those meet and greets. To just tell the person they can't be mad at you because you're just going, hey, sorry, that's life. That's what they say. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. So anyways, he didn't wear the shirt. He didn't do the selfie. He didn't look happy. But like I said, when I've mentioned this story to my ex, she always goes, no, I remember him being extremely happy. So I'm going to save it as that and go, yeah, I just misunderstood. I was projecting. That is what a psychiatrist has taught me. Or was it a therapist? It was a therapist. He didn't believe in drugs. It was a therapist, but the therapist, every time I told some story of something like my daughter was upset, he was like, you're projecting. And I always thought, when you tell someone they're projecting, it's that they're doing something. They're accusing you of something that actually they're doing. Like somebody saying you're filming a porno, which, did you see how the guy, he was nice to me. He was like, I'm a photographer too. I film kids at the beach. I'm a father too. I didn't get to the spot where that's what I was telling this Shahoobs man. I was like, I'm not a predator. I have kids of my own. And he said, they all say that. And I wish I was able to say, wait a minute, how many preds do you know? They all say that they have kids? I don't remember one To Catch a Predator that I've seen, Phil, where the guy waiting for the pizza goes, I have kids myself, right? They all say that? He got that wrong, right? This is great, though, that it's working, because this is the open market. We are planning to do that. Here's some police cop watch for you. We're doing that, too. Oh, and it was a cute girl cop. I think that's what my next relationship is going to be. A cop in a uniform. What song is that by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I was stopped by a lady cop in my... Yeah, it's called the public market. And there's all sorts of different foods. And it used to not record, so it wasn't fun. But it will be now. Awesome. Thank you, 5G. Thank you, Verizon. And thank you, YouTube, for allowing me to live stream again. That was... you hurt my feelings when you'd taken that option away. I'm sure you'll take it away again. But I'm going to get in the most I can. And then, trolls, remember how to do it. You screenshot the stuff so that you can re-upload it later. Those of you who know the story, those of you who don't know the story, there's a troll who's right now uploading videos that YouTube took down and said, we're taking them down because they're bad. You're banned. But when the troll re-uploads it, no problem. I still hear music. Maybe they're still playing. They got a big set. Yeah, I hear them. They got a long set, the Charities. So I got the 2 posters for you, Phil. If you have some sort of P.O. box there in Japan, I'll send it to you. This is the Victoria Theater. Let's see what's going on here. The Last Used Car Lot, Rent, Doubt, True West. That looks... Sam Shepard. Yeah. All right. We have projects. So next week we'll come back. That'll be good. Did you see the guy? You know, the lady was pissed. She went and told the owner. The owner came out. He didn't give me a hard time. He didn't even talk to me. He was saying, hey, for the air conditioning, let's shut the door halfway. And when he shut it halfway, it completely blocked her. You know, I couldn't, even if I accidentally tried to film her, it would have been impossible. Oh, is someone in the room? It does say connected to chat. Nobody? Nobody. All right, well, we can go one more time over since we're here. And then let's start walking home. They're getting excited. Yeah. Hey, I'll show you the window that we used to look at. I think they had it closed. I didn't see the window from the stage. We would always open up the windows and turn our backs to the audience. No wonder we weren't popular. Yeah, listen to that R&B. If your son is the singer, wow, he's got an amazing falsetto there. Beautiful. Yeah, it's making the cars rattle. Oh, there it is. No, we can see him. So I don't think it was filming for this one thing that the singer was saying. He said, we got some new songs for you. And then he went, well, new for Santa Barbara. And everyone went, aw. And he was like, don't say aw. Future leaders of America. I wonder what this is. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's some cool R&B. If there had been less people, I would have been into it. Sorry, dude. Oh, we got a homeless person here. Let's not dox him, because I noticed trouble happens to my homeless friends when they're seen. Oh, it would have to be mission security. My friend Tony, the Syrian from the Stop and Shop, used to work for them. We saw him later, right, in the store, and we didn't even want to say hello because he looked like he was really going through a difficult time. It was like I don't know if that's dementia. It was like he wasn't walking right. He looked right through me, and he was like limping with some sort of push thing. And I just couldn't say hello. I felt guilty about it. But my friend Riley, who's hip to the LGBTQ and ANX, used to give him cannabis. Well, deliver him cannabis from the Santa Barbara Care Center. They care. Why? Because no one else does. This is the Unity Shop. People who do publicity for the Unity Shop. Frampton, from Frampton Comes Alive. He's done some advertisement. And of course, who are we saying from the pickleball? Senior Resource Center. Oh, we're seniors. I'm pretty sure we're close enough to be seniors. Or it's like in 2 years. In 2 years, we'll be able to ride the bus for real cheap. Sometimes, depending on how I look, the bus driver will be like, oh, you only have to put $1.50. But most of the time, I'm still getting away as, I don't know, as being some sort of not retired yet. They're getting lots of, the crowd's loving them. So that's great. I'm happy. Yeah, they're whistling, they're cheering. So he'll tell you it's a good show. Whoa, and that's the other show. That's a Latino band. Wow, look at all that wine. Whoa. I bet that's like the band has come out front, huh? Yeah. So I'm not gonna do like those videos you see on YouTube where the person is filming the fentanyl fold, even though we're not even sure that's what some of those people were. They could have just been sleeping, you know. But we're not going to add music. Wow, they just left this painting out. It just went into low power mode. That means it's probably time to stop. Here's the comic book store, and I guess they're doing Pokemon games. Mega Evolution Flames, and then Hello Kitty, D4 VD. Here was all into Hello Kitty. So strange, that story, huh? Wow, these might be comic books right there in boxes. I think tomorrow is comic book day. They give them out for free. Maybe we'll come back downtown. Even though it feels better just to be here at night. Here's another place we couldn't film. That's the art museum. And then there's the library behind it. The library was the first time we had found out about a thing called First Amendment auditing. And this First Amendment auditor from Los Angeles called Johnny Fivo, who's like this total professional of what he does. He's not like Pedro Libre or those others. But he was doing his shtick, which is like, you know, they're dressed up like snipers or something. And he's just sitting there with his camera on a stool, and I guess it's safe. Oh, Miguel. Hello, Nish. Hey, Miguel. Are you a Spanish-speaking person? Because then I'll walk up this way and we can probably talk to some people in Spanish. I'm getting a car from a Latino. My mama has a student who's Spanish, so she's going to help us with the translations and stuff. But now that the live stream seems to work here, let's show you the video that got taken out of mine. But this auditor, he got beat up. He got thrown down by a library cop that we thought, that's hilarious. The library cop. That's strange. And then we saw the video, and you can kind of see it's that he didn't know that in Santa Barbara you need a permit actually to film. That's why if that lady hadn't been drunk and someone did call the cops, they could initially, which they would have just told me to leave, but they could arrest me. And here the guy like bloodied him up. And in the video, you hear his wife going, my God, he's bleeding, you know, and stuff. It was an amazing video. And I took it and I messed with it. I did a little bit of like an LA film school deal. And I turned it into black and white, and a lot of Scorsese, and did some weird splicing and dicing. And then I put Cypress Hill's Looking Through the Eye of the Pig, which is hilarious, right? If you guys know that song. Someone wrote, smoking weed in Spokane. Oh, you lucky. I don't know if you saw the beginning of this, but someone gave me a jar full of doobies. For helping them out. That was really nice. And we haven't smoked it yet, so the more we wait, the more the more stoned we'll get. I think we're going to save it for like right before sleeping. It's going to help me go to sleep. So, sativa, indica, and Spokane. That's Washington, right? Yeah, so the Cypress Hill is looking to the eye of the pig. It's a story of being an LA cop, which they're like badass. And it's all this stuff about I found a body in the dumpster. The girl's body was mutilated, right? I'm frustrated. I you know, this whole thing, I gotta down at the precinct. It's like an AA meeting all gone wrong. So it was funny because the Santa Barbara cops, it's more like, yeah, like that Iggy Pop song Butt Town, which is like they keep their tan uniforms super clean and they got their hair cut all neat. And here it was like, you know, a library cop. It was like this old man who moonlighted as a teacher. He taught cuisine at Santa Barbara City College, bread making. He did a whole, his class was called Breaking Bread. You see, so he knew how to be a badass. You wrote, yeah, I'm a son of which son of cop? I didn't quite understand that. You're a son of a cop? Or you're a son of that particular cop from the video of Johnny Five-0, the First Amendment auditor from Los Angeles, who found out, wow, the truth about trying to do what they can do in LA and in the Valley. And I think that's what that happened to that lady. I think she's not from here. So she probably got hassled by somebody looking like me or doing my shtick. But somebody who's like cruel, like Pedro Libre audits or whomever. And she didn't want to see it happen again. And I think in the Valley, they do it all the time and nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. That's a cool. Let's take that one. That's a very cool. I hear the sax outside. Who's playing the music outside? All right, we'll go back up that way. So anyways, someday I'll show you exactly where the thing happened. And then up there, it used to not work there, but that's our courthouse. And we'll go to the top, and it's a perfect 360 of the town. This is amazing that it's working. I came here, oh man, it was harsh. When my eldest daughter had come to visit, and she was going through a mental anguish, and she had been trolled to the point that she lost her job through these trolls, and her husband too. They just totally destroyed their careers. It's done. And as you know, as writers, it's hard to make a career as a writer. But I had to come here for a warrant. There had been a warrant, a failure to appear that became a big deal, and I had to finally take care of it, they said. And so I showed here, and I knew I was just going to go in and come back out because it was stupid. They were going to drop everything. It was obvious. It wasn't my fault. It was the cops' fault. And I'm going inside, and she just starts screaming, "Don't go. They're going to keep you." She didn't know. And so it just made it worse. And even the security guard of this place, before you go into the courthouse, he's like, "No, honey, they're not going to, he's going to be fine. He'll be back out in a couple hours." But she couldn't believe it.
It's like this shoot, it's $20+
Huge.
I mean, it's
That
actually,
one was the fentanyl thing. Because she's not lying down, she's just standing there, and then she's bent over, and they're just stuck. It's the weirdest thing. It's really freaky to see. So, yeah, that fentanyl is like very strong. It just takes over your whole system. All right. It might be time to leave, right? All right, so tell me about yourself. Well, I'm Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, I've heard of Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, no.
Tennessee. Hi. Tennessee. So that's by Louisiana, right? That's a place I don't know. Yeah, he's playing the sax here, outside. It's his birthday. Oh, I don't want to be social. We're going to go around the other way. Yeah, sorry about that. Do you ever get like that where you just suddenly get shy? I mean, if I was in my drinking form, yeah, drinking and a joint, I'd be out there. I'd be entertaining. I'll leave that for other people. So we're going to go up this other street. Miguel says, there's lots of cops down here. It's so funny, there's no cops where I live, right? Even though the sheriff is there and the jail is there. But the cops are always just coming to bring someone in and then come back down here. This is where the action is. And they're probably going to do some sort of like looking for people who are drunk. DUIs. What is ASP? Antisocial personality disorder. Antisocial. Tu perds ton sang-froid. That's a song in French. Antisocial, you're losing your cool. Is that it? You're not like antisocial psychotically, where they go. Antisocial behavior was why this person shot so many. All those kids. It's more like you just get, it's too much, right? It can be too aggressive. You don't want to, I just don't want to see people suddenly. How do you feel? How do you deal? Do you just not go out? Like a cop? What do you mean, like a cop? Like you're, like an antisocial cop? I'm sorry, it's the way the chat, I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's up here in this left corner, and it's so small. It doesn't fit everything. So I'm trying to guess what you're saying. So, wow, this is a cool. I don't think this was here before. What cool stairs. That'll be a great shot. Winger says, yeah. You mean, yeah, like an antisocial cop, or yeah, you just can't take lots of people and you shy out and it gets you all nervous and anxious. And the idea of even going somewhere like me this morning, going, really? And I'm like, come on, Soho, it's going to be fun. Even if there's a lot of people you don't know or whatever, they're just there to have their fun. They're not even going to concentrate on you. But suddenly I feel really like everyone can see me. Everyone knows what I'm doing. They're all looking at me. It's very narcissistical on my part, I feel. Who cares is really what I learned from these trolls. Even though, don't you think if someone spends all their time trolling you, harassing you, bullying you, screenshotting you, taking your picture and manipulating it, taking your kids' pictures, harassing your mama and your sisters, emailing you, felony stalking you, it's kind of like they kind of like you, right? They kind of care somewhere, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure the reason why they're not having my channel taken down this time is because they missed me the last time it got taken down. And they finally saw how hard it is to just make 50 subscribers. Oh, my channel, it had 870 subscribers. I was so close to getting to 1,000, and they got my channel taken down. And I know like 800 isn't a lot in the viral term, but for somebody who was just, it took me 20 years. I finally got 800 of them together. And I didn't cheat or do what the people do, like getting bots, right? Bots, view bots and subscriber bots and all that. I did it like organically. And still my channel got taken down. So this time I'm just not caring. And what's interesting though, they lowered the amount. I think I only need 500. So we're at 150. I just need to get, 350, right? 350 more. Oh, this is a place where you can keep your bike. You store your bike here, and you can also use the showers and stuff. So it's like a gym for your bicycles. And I guess like when you come into town, you park your car here, and then you grab your bike at the bike gym. Oh yeah, I love parking lots. We're all narcissistical. We're all narcissists. Oh, well, thank you for saying that. I'm glad. Because a lot of people like to say, no, we're not. Or they'll accuse you. They'll be like, you are so narcissistical. There's people, though, I know, like, my mama is one. And I don't know if you heard earlier on, but when I was talking to Randy Tico, he was all like, how's your sister doing? And I had to kind of tell him, well, she's been slightly estranged from the family. And he was surprised. He was like, really? Oh. But I was like, hopefully not forever. But she always told me, yeah, Mama's a narcissist. And I was like, I wonder what that is. Like, I didn't know. And then she explained what a narcissist is. And I went, but yeah, that's what I am, And so thank you for saying that we all are. It makes it normal. It makes me feel normal instead of it being like, only me and my mama and perhaps the president of the United States, which my brother-in-law, something's happening here. I think he's like telling her, hey, I think you hit my car. You scratched my car. Yeah, right there. He's pointing to her. You hit it right there. All right, well, let's not go over there and get involved like other First Amendment auditors will. Let's just let them fight amongst themselves. What do? I know it sounds weird, but I just went to this weird foot store, and that was one of the things. Like, what do you do? What's your hobbies, or what's your activities? And my activities since my leg getting messed up and my hand getting messed up from cops like crushing it to grab my phone. Really not worth it. I shouldn't have held on. But they did not care. There was several times when a cop would just throw me in their car. Once I got thrown in a canine unit, which has no back seat. And they didn't care. And they have they have your hands are behind your back in this weird position with the handcuffs, and they just slam me in there. They did not care if I was a cellist, which I needed those hands. But I could have been a dentist. They don't give a hoot, because I guess they I'm not doing their job, but they should have thought, like, maybe it's my trigger hand or something. We're getting close to my old school. Santa Barbara Middle School originally was up here. And there's a park here. I used to come here with my grandparents. My grandparents would come to this park every day to walk like 4 or 5 times around the park. That was their exercise, and they would do it every day. They were very steady. Which was really good, because my home life wasn't my home. It was underground, toxic. Not everybody knew what was going on until, way too late. It messes up a kid when you have certain things happen, and that was another thing that got me about this troll. He or she or them, they weren't very compassionate or have any empathy. And I had explained before, when I was doing like a blog or a vlog, whatever you call it, I was giving out some personal information that usually you just save it for yourself, right? Those things. And it should have been enough to leave me alone. But instead they turned into the swervingness, and they started accusing me of things that happened to me, like that I was doing it to my kids. And it's not like that. It was usually, for sure, we learn from the mistakes of our parents, and we don't do the same thing with our kids. And I've always heard that most people say, yeah. So me just telling what I went through, I didn't think that people would actually use it against you and not have any feelings. And maybe it's easy to do that online. It might be just an online thing. So this is the park. It's a very cool park. There was a gazebo there, but they totally shut it down because these high school punks one night went up in it, and there was a homeless man, and they just beat the man to death. So no more gazebo. But isn't that crazy? Like, they didn't know him. He wasn't bothering them. They went up, found him. And wow, it's just nightmares. Every time I see these places, it just triggers all these old stories that everyone says, just get over it. All right. We'll end with this one. This one was funny. My friend and I, so we must have been like 17 or so, we would do these Super 8 movies. And there used to be this like pew thing here. That's a place where you lean, you get down on your hands and knees on it and you pray. And we did a reenactment of a Saturday Night Live sketch, I think, or a SCTV sketch about holy smokes, these cigarettes, New Testament cigarettes the cigarettes with the heavenly taste. And I was on the pew, and my friend was dressed up like he was a priest, and he was giving me potato chips, but they were supposed to be, you know, it was supposed to be the, I'm gonna get confused here. Communion. So he's giving me the communion, and I start coughing like that dude who's like taking a bong hit. So I spit out the communion thing, and my friend's line was, "What's wrong, son? Did something get stuck in your throat?" And my line was, "No, it's these cigarettes I smoke." And then he looks at the pack of cigarettes, and he's like, "What? These cigarettes are for sinners." And he chucks it, and he goes, "Try these. New Testaments with the heavenly smoke and the heavenly taste." And I try like I take a whiff, and there's a big plume of smoke coming out. And then we put this Lord, like Russian church music, which is just like really intense. So it was just like, it was funny. It was a well put together thing. But while we were filming it, this priest came out and was like, "What are you doing?" And we started to tell him the story. "Well, we're doing this, it's like satirical or something, or we're copying something from Saturday Night Live or something." And he goes, "But that's blasphemous." And we hadn't thought of it that way, you know? And so we're like, "Oh, we're sorry, we'll get out of here." This is for ICE. We put this in front of churches and things. This is private property. So that goes for you, First Amendment auditors who think you can film. You may not enter without a warrant. Please wait here to be assisted. You must have a warrant, coppers, picture of the individual, and a search warrant if you come on this property without permission. My other videos, the ones that got taken down from the Lord Crichton channel, there was a bunch of those that we used to film you. We go to the restaurants. Sometimes it turned out it was our fault. We filmed, and then the person got taken away. And so they allow us to come back. But some of the owners, they came over and they said, like, "Misha, you can't be filming like that. Because it docks." They didn't say it that way, but what they were finding out was like somebody was watching my videos. That's a thing. When the troll was saying nobody watches, nobody cares, turned out lots of people were watching, or somebody cared. Because I would film something and then they'd be gone. Like that homeless guy I showed you a little while ago. You're going to see he won't sleep there anymore. Oh, here's the thing that I was trying to tell you. A kneeler, I think it's called. So I was kneeled right like that. And my friend was, doing communion. That's a nice stained glass. It's a really beautiful church. And somewhere back here, there's some people there filming. Somewhere in here, maybe it was in here, my friend did a recording, and we were in the orchestra. This friend who now is in Sweden, yeah. And I have a Super 8 cartridge that I need to develop that has him doing blackface. We used to we're always just stealing ideas. It was a parody of this TV show that was big at the time. This was the 80s. Big hair and big shoulder pads and all that stuff. In the series, Miami Vice. And he does the Tubbs, is the African American character. that my friend was playing, and of course he had to do some blackface. Well, he used some charcoal, so charcoal face. And he's like addicted to Coke, so we're like on this stakeout, and I was doing this guy Crockett, but I think we called him Crochet or something like that. And he had an eating disorder. Now, of course, we can't be talking about this, huh? ED. So he has ED, which we think that means erectile dysfunction for the Generation X. But for you on YouTube, you know, ED means an eating disorder. And so they're on a stakeout. You get it? It's a really bad pun. Pun intended. And they're on a stakeout, so he's really hungry. The character's always hungry. I was wearing the attire, which is like you wear some pastel cheap shirt, you know, underneath a Armani jacket, right? And no socks and loafers. And my friend, I forgot. I don't remember what he was wearing exactly, but he looked cool too. But he has like this frisbee full of, it was like flour or something, but it was supposed to be Coke, right? So we're in this stakeout. He's snorting the Coke, which, you know, if it had been the times of YouTube, that would have been taken down. They'd be like, no illegal activity. And we have to be telling them, no, it's satire and parody. Give us a break. But back then, nobody cared. And you develop the movies in some lab. And I don't think they were looking at the movies. They just think, oh, it's somebody's home movies. It's just some amateur thing. Anyways, there was a funny scene. I'm like getting nervous, and I turn around and I knock his frisbee full of flour, which is supposed to be Coke, like all over the place. It's very comical, and my friend's like, my Coke, Crockett, what have you done? What have you done to my Coke? But right now, we just thought it'd be funny because everybody's been apologizing. Everyone who's ever done blackface, which it turns out like everybody did it. And they've all had to do apology videos. And we were thinking, wouldn't it be funny now that he has a big career and whatnot? Do they care in Sweden? I wonder how many African Americans are in Sweden. I bet there's like a small amount, like the same amount as in Russia. That's why there was really no racism, at least for the Russians and Ukrainians, in that regard. So people can't ever get down on our heritage for doing any of that. That stuff is Americana. So that's your American bloodline, not the Russians, not the Ukrainians. This is cool. It's attorneys at law. It's a perfect place to camp out. Awesome. That I like here. There are safe places for our homeless. But one of the homeless down by the beach was set on fire. Did not survive that. And it's just weird people who do that. It's not between them. I hear there's a crowd that are just, they're scared. They're scared of homeless. So they unalive them. They're scared of drug addicts. So they unalive them. They unalive anybody that they don't understand, that doesn't talk like them, walk like them. Hey, you're not talking anymore. And it says there's full self-service and the LTE is doing really well. So did you disappear or did the chat stop working? I'm sorry if it did. Wow, these faces don't look too alive, huh? So that's our plan, though, is we're going to at least develop the Super 8. It'll be already a challenge to find a place to do it. It's a special kind of Super 8. It has a special process that they might not even do anymore. But we're hoping there might be somebody. There's always someone into a more analog thing or retro. And for fun, you know, for the movie, we'll just say, yeah, his career as a violinist was finished because, you know, I finished it. All right, it looks like the battery's about to go dead, so let's end on the most unaliving looking girl. I think it's this one. And it should be buffering so you can still write stuff. Man, I gotta pee. We're gonna have to find somewhere to do that without getting busted by a cop for public urination. I'll talk to you later, my fam.